But if I'm holding it, it peaks. Same thing with the scope. If I hold it, if I let go, hold, let go. If I tap, 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 see? See? So if you're shooting, so and it works the same way with a sniper. Like when you have a sniper in your hand, ideally, and it works the same way. Like if you have an enemy coming up, right? See what I mean? And so on and so forth. You do fast speeds. No, don't use horizontal swipe acceleration. It's bad. It messes up your aim. Because look, this is what horizontal swipe acceleration is. You move your finger like this. See? It's doing it's nice and responsive. Now, if I put horizontal swipe acceleration, look at how much faster it moves. It's not good at all. Look. It's moving too much. It's going too much. Like if an enemy is here and I want my, look, see? And I want to move problem. So disable this thing. You don't need it. So if an enemy is here and I can just move my aim here. So on and so forth. You pre-fire. If you can't see your enemy, you pre-fire. Guys. It doesn't matter if you're pushing left or right. If you want to fight, you pre-fire. If you don't know what pre-fire is, you put your aim at the location where you think the enemy's coming out of. Then you shoot. If you hear you start shooting before you see him. Why? Because as he's coming out, he has to come out. He's taking 2, 3 maybe bullets damage. Then so as he's coming out, he takes some damage, then he's gonna start shooting. You've already chipped away at his HP. As you've done that, now you start moving around and doing a bit of jiggle, a bit of this and that. And that's how you win like fights. You pre-fire, always. All right? How can I get that? I have no idea, bro. RJ. If I knew, I would have helped you. If I'm being honest, I don't know how to get that skin. Why when I play scrims, I lose my confidence? Because you're not used to it. You need to accept taking losses. Play as many scrims as possible and lose as many scrims as possible. And every time you lose, notes of what you did wrong. Was it your position, your rotation? Play it so many times to the point where you get angry. And once you get angry, you'll no longer care about confidence. Yeah? You will only focus on the game. For example, if I'm in a match and in scrim, I don't focus on, oh, am I good? Am I bad? I'm like, no. I look around. I'm like, okay, so our location is here. We need to rotate with the car here. Do we push? No, there's another squad here. And that's how I play when I play scrims. Why? Because I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me. If I win or lose, I don't care. But I will do my 100% and I will try my best. You know what I mean? So if I lose, does that make me a bad player? No, because sometimes things go wrong. You know what I mean? Just practice. That's all it is. Hi, Nuggy. How are you? Hi, Jamie. How are you? How do I get the gunslinger emote? I have no idea. What do you mean, how do you get the gunslinger emote? Mythic Forge. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I play it so much as well. GG! Okay, angry. I think your issue is psychological, bro. Your issue is genuinely psychological. You need... Look. For me, I know Erangel like the back of my hand. I know Livik like the back of my hand. I have memorized it complete. After 5.5 years of playing, right? I know every area of Erangel. I know where Pachinki is. I know where that north location. I forgot. I'm really bad with names, by the way. I know that north location, the little village I'll show you what I mean. Like for example, if I was to start a match, right? Let the match start and I'll show you what I mean. I know for a fact, if I start a random scrims, right? And obviously most of them will have no modes, but ignore the train tracks for now. I know most players will land in 70, right? A lot of players will land in 70. In a plane path like this, you're gonna see a lot of players in 70. You're gonna see a lot of players in Yasnaya because it's gonna have good loot. And not many people will land in apartments, maybe one squad. And 2 or 3 squads will land in Pachiki to duke it out, right? Other players, maybe one squad is gonna land in Milta, and another squad is gonna land in the garage around here to get a car from Pachinki so they can rotate somewhere. If it was me jumping, I would jump in Primors, right? I would jump in Primors. Why? Because if I'm over there, right, I know even if one squad comes, it's only one squad. The risk is lower than fighting other locations. If we win that fight, which, you know, most likely we will, me and the boys, right? If we win that fight, we get good loot, we have cars, we have everything, then we can rotate. We're in control of the map rotation. We can see the zone, we can see this, we can see that. We're in control of the rotation, and so on and so forth. All about strategy. You need an IGL, in-game leader. You need a fragger, the guy who always pushes, who guarantees your knocks. And then you need 2 guys who are support. Doesn't mean the support guys don't fight, they do, but they're not the first ones to jump in, right? IGL is the one that calls the shot. Whatever the IGL says, you do. And so on and so forth, right? It's not always about individual skills. Scrims are more of a chess game. Location, location, location. That's what scrims are all about. That's what esports is all about. Location, location, location. The better your location, the more likely you are to win the fights. Yes, once you get into fights, that's when your skills come in and you're calm. You just need to keep calm, listen to your teammate, listen to your IGL, look at the rotation, and you need to build up your experience from there. That's all it is about. Because I'm an IGL. Okay. So, you just need to memorize the maps, bro. You need to call the shots. So, if you're an IGL, you don't need to push. Right? Your fragger is the one who pushes. Your job is to call the shots and rotate across the map. Be smarter. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes? Like I said, if you spam, I'm not gonna read your messages, guys. Because it's not fair on other people. They're messaging too. If you spam, I'm not gonna read it. These are the rules. Drop your message once. I'll read it when I finish. I'm not normally like this, but when it comes to training, everybody has questions. And it's not fair if you spam all your messages and I can't read other people's questions. Just be patient. I'm not blind, I am doing my best. And when I'm answering somebody's question, don't write anything in the chat because I'm not gonna read it. When I finish answering that question, then I'll look at the chat. Then you can say whatever you need to say, right? Is that fair? I might go back to playing scrims. Yeah, fair enough, as you should. So, with recoil, it's very simple. You remove all your attachments, except obviously for the scopes. For example, you grab a red, you sit here. Here's what you do. For gyroscope, you start at, wait, what the frick? Oh no, okay, that makes sense. You start at 300 for red dot, yeah? This is just an example, then I will give out the numbers of how you should do it if you're a gyroscope player. So you sit here, because if it works here, then it works here, then it works here, right? It's the same, so. But it's not bad. Increased by 5%. Remember, even if it's a small improvement, you go up another 5%. So, good, very good. Okay, let's go up again. Nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. Okay, small improvement, but it's an improvement. Better. See? You go up 5%, and then you go. Beautiful. You keep going. Every time it improves, you go up. Nice. We like it. Every time it feels good, you go up. Do we like it? I don't know. Remember, no attachments. Okay, good. Okay, we're getting close. I feel. Okay. Let's try going up one more time. If it's still... Yeah, this is not good at all. Very shaky. Okay, now we stop. Okay, now here's what you stop. Then you go down 2%. This... I don't like it. I don't like it. How about another 2%? If it's still... Okay, now it's good. Now let's go down another 2%. Now it's bad. Okay, now... Better. Better. Can I go up another 1%? Or is it finished? Yeah. The attachments. Angle grip attachment. Now you test. I'm running around. Oh! Somebody shooting you from behind. Yes, it's the same for every scope. So now, here are the numbers. If, for gyroscope, if you're doing red dot, you start, remember, start. You do the same thing that I did at 300%. Yeah? 2x is the same thing. 3x, you start at 250%. 4x, you start at 200%. And you do exactly what I did. If it feels good, every time you sit there, you test. If it feels good, you go up by another 5%. Good, 5% up. Good, 5% up. Then when it goes bad, you stop. Now, you go back down 2%. If it feels good, go back down. Good, and then if it's bad, you stop. Then you go up 1%. If it's good, you keep going. If it's bad, you stop. And whatever was good before that, that is your number. Same way that I did it. Right? You start at those numbers. Gyro, not ADS. Gyro, not... Just make it same, bro. Make your life easy. Just make both of them the same. Don't make your life complicated. For now, master both of them being the same. Once you master that, then you can... You know, you're at liberty to make gyro faster and ADS slower, or ADS faster and gyro slower. Yeah, when you master this, you can go and start doing the other things. For now, keep both of them the same.
Good job.
Step by step, one by one. You can't learn to run before you learn to walk. You know? So master both of them being the same, then slowly move up. It's the same Ahmed. Stop, please. Oh, my head. Guys, look. Stop. Look, guys. I don't think you guys understand. I don't do 6x sensitivity for this reason. When people ask me for 6x sensitivity, let me ask you guys a question. You pick it up. The first thing you do is you adjust this to this. Yes? Can we agree? How many of you do this? Show of hands. When you have an M4 and when you put the 6X on it and it's fully extended, how many of you drag it to 3? M4. How many of you pick up the 6 and drag it back down? Now, if you're using the scope like this is 6X sensitivity. Back down to 3, this is 3X sensitivity. See? 6X at 200. I'll put it at 1%. Yeah? It's not moving. Yeah? But the second I drag it to 3, it's moving again. Because it's using 3X sensitivity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get why I get frustrated when somebody asks me, what is 6X sensitivity? There's a lot of garbage videos. I've seen so many BS nonsense. How many of you have seen a video like this? You go on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, some guy is like, and then he goes, and then he comes and enables like, I don't know, some bandages or, I don't know, like, he starts saying swipe horizontal acceleration, and then he does like this nonsense here, like where is it? He comes in and then he touches, I don't know what button, or he's like 6X 200 blah blah, and then he'll drag the scope like this, and then he'll do this, and then he's gonna be like, yes, yes. Like what the hell are you talking about? What the hell does bandages or horizontal swipe acceleration have anything to do with recoil? With recoil, you need 3 things: a gun, attachments like scope, grip, muzzle, and sensitivity for that scope. So if you're using 4X, you adjust 4X sensitivity. That's it. You don't need any other setting for spraying. Nothing else. It's 3 things: gun, attachment, sensitivity. Why are you touching bandages and batata and this and that? It's a lie. Don't believe those garbage videos, guys, please. Yo, bro, your channel is so fun. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. But do you know what I mean? It's a lie. It's a freaking lie. So when somebody tells you what is 6X sensitivity, they have fed you those lies so they can get free likes and free views and free, so their video can go viral and be like, "Batata hayawan, you're scamming people for views." That's what you're doing. I hate those trends with a passion. The reason I don't post videos like this, right, is because I don't want people to come to me and be like, "Oh, you're doing this for views or for likes." No, I'm not, right? Because it's so much easier to make a video and post it on social media than it is to spend 4 hours talking about it every Thursday. You know what I mean? It's exhausting spending 4 hours every Thursday talking about the same thing over and over and over and over. It's very tiring. So please, when somebody says 6X sensitivity, just be like, okay, this is 6X sensitivity. When you're spraying fully extended 6X, you know? That's 6X. If you drag it to 3, this is 3X.
Good job.
Do you understand? Now, how to build the sensitivity, I'm gonna show you one last time, but please don't ask me again. Take off all attachments.
Good job.
And it's the same for every scope, right? Let me give you, here, I'll do it with the 3X. So you'll see what I mean, right? You come to the training ground, you sit here, yeah? Because if it works here, then it will work here. It's the same everywhere. So don't listen to people who camp on. One thing you guys must understand, and I'll explain it after I show you how to set it up. Look. First, for 3X, you start at 250 cents.